You know, the last day at Sanoviv was very emotional for me. I was scared to pieces, terrified of what I have to face going home, because you're not in a bubble, but you're kind of in a bubble. You're in a safe, loving environment, and you go home and you've got the doctors in the hospital. Oh my gosh, I got stage 4 lung cancer. Yeah, I was terrified to go home. Also couldn't wait to see my family, my kids, but just so scared. And, you know, so leaving Sanoviv was rough, to leave that very safe place. I knew I couldn't stay there forever, and I knew I had to move on. I want to get back into my life. How am I going to do that? And so I decided on the last day, and I don't know how it came to me, but I had my last session with Jonas. I had said my goodbyes. I've been crying all day. And I said to Jonas, I think I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to be okay. I think I can leave now. And he says, really? Because the last time we talked, you really were afraid of leaving. I said, well, I feel like I was an eagle, that my wings were clipped. And I said, I feel like Sanoviv gave me my wings back. So here I am, and now I need to fly. That's what I did. When it came time to losing my hair, I mean, that's huge for most women. I had long hair, and after I came back from Sanoviv, I had the most healthy hair I'd ever had because I had all these supplements, and it was just like, okay, you know, you've always had hair, but when the chemo was kicking in, I didn't lose it right away, but as time went on, it starts to fall out by chunks, and I was like, oh gosh, here it comes. This was a couple of months later, and I thought, oh, I can't be scared, I can't be afraid. I guess I was more afraid of looking like a cancer patient, being bald. Oh my God, look at, you know, poor thing, she's bald. I think that's where my fear was, death. Bald meant death, bald cancer. Poor thing, she's got cancer. So it was falling out, and that was terrifying. I saw it on my pillow, I would see it in the trash can, I would see it on my brush, and I'm like, ugh. Called my friend who's a hairdresser, and I said, come over. I need you to shave it completely. Let's just do it. So I had texted Elaine, the president of Sanoviv, and I said, it's happening. It's happening. I'm going to be bald, you know. I'm going to be that cancer patient. And she texted me back, and she said, don't worry. You're going to be beautiful, and whether you're bald and sexy, painted green, naked, dancing with Barney, you're beautiful. And I thought, okay, it's all good. She said, hair is dead cells. We're concentrating on life. And that was from Elaine, and I kept that on my text, and I wrote that down. And I thought, yeah, it's hair. I'm going to be fine. Who cares what people think? I'm fine. So I had cut my strength. I immediately emailed Jonas, my counselor, and I said, your bald eagle is soaring, honey. I had to be bald. I have to be bald to go through this if I'm going to be a true eagle and soar. And, you know, he wrote me back an amazing letter. He said, did you look through your stuff that I sent you? And I had looked through some of it, but I found a story that he had picked for me. And it said, the life of an eagle is about rebirth. And sometimes in life, it's time for a big change. And an eagle lives for 40 years. And then they come to a point where they've got to go through a really, like a metamorphosis. They pluck out all their feathers, and they hit their beak against the rock until it falls, you know, until it breaks apart. They go through a very painful transformation, a very painful process, and it takes a few months. And they can't fly. And the eagles that can't make it, obviously, they die. And the ones that do make it live for another 40 years. And I thought, wow, okay. So, you know, my story is, I'm an eagle, for sure. Huge. So when I told Jonas that, you know, I had, no wonder I have to go through chemo. No wonder I have to lose my hair. I got to go through the whole thing. I got to go through the whole painful process to experience the whole thing. So I have my book, it's called Healing Strength, and it's going to be my story and how give people hope, if anything. I'm getting phone calls now, and I guess that's what I'm supposed to be doing. People are calling me, you know, what are you doing? I said, well, I can't say I'm healed, but here's what I'm doing, and here's why my cancer's not coming back anytime soon, and you know, yours, that can happen to you too. People, I guess, are already calling me for inspiration and hope if it gives them anything. First place I tell them was Sanoviv, but you know, not everybody's open to that. I felt like there was no other, I didn't see any other choice but Sanoviv.